We used to fill the room with laughter. Now it's quiet ever after. Your coffee cup still by the sink, like you just stepped out to think. The clock keeps ticking on the wall, like it don't care at all. That everything we built from trust turned to ashes, turned to dust. We said some words we can't take back. Let anger lead the attack. And in the space where loved ones live, there's nothing left to give. After the silence, what do we have? Just broken pieces of the past. Your voice still echoes in my mind, but you know where I can find. After the silence, who are we? Two strangers where love used to be. If this is how a story ends, why does my heart still call your name? Your jacket's hanging by the door, but it don't feel like home anymore. Every corner of this place still remembers your embrace. I try to drown you in goodbye, but tears keep blurring out the lines between the truth and what we lost and what it's really cost. If love was stronger than our pride, why did we let it die? Why did we choose to turn away when we both wanted to stay? After the silence, what do we hold? Just empty nights that feel so cold. Your shadow dancing on the wall, like you never left at all. After the silence, I remain with fragile hope and heavy pain. If this is where forever ends, why can't I let you go? Maybe we were too afraid to say the things that needed change. Maybe silence was the knife that slowly cut our life. If I could go back to that night, I'd hold you instead of fight. But now the only thing that's left is regret inside my chest. I whisper, come back to the air, but only emptiness is there. The quiet screams so loud in every tear that falls down. After the silence, I'm alone in a house that's not a home. Your love still lingers in the dark, like a ghost inside my heart. After the silence, I can see how much you meant to me, but understanding comes too late when love has slipped away. We have forever in our hands, but let it fall like sand. Now all that's left to guide me is the silence after you. It's 3 a.m., the world's asleep, but I'm wide awake with memories. Your side of the bed still cold, like the last words that you told. Streetlights shining through the blinds draw broken shadows on my mind. Every second feels so slow since the night you let me go. I try to close my eyes and breathe, but your goodbye won't set me free. The silence louder than my pain, calling out your name again. These tears at 3 a.m. fall wishing you walked back in. Every drop's a photograph of a love we couldn't have. No matter how I try to mend, it's always tears at 3 a.m. Your hoodie's hanging on the chair, still carrying your scent in the air. I should pack it all away, but I'm scared of what that means. The clock keeps ticking on the wall, like it doesn't care at all. And my whole world fell apart when you walked out with my heart. If love was meant to make us whole, why do I feel this empty soul? Why does every lonely night turn into another fight? These tears at 3 a.m. keep asking me where you've been. Was I the only one who tried? The only one who cried? Every drop's a photograph of the future we once had. No matter how I try to pretend, it's always tears at 3 a.m. Do you ever wake up to with my name stuck on you? Or did you finally find the peace I couldn't give in time? If I could hold you once again, I wouldn't ask you where you've been. I just listen to your heart before it tears mine apart. This empty room, this quiet pain, your echo running through my veins. Even when the morning comes, the hurting doesn't end. These tears at 3 a.m. are the only truth I'm in. They fall for every almost, for the love I miss the most. Every drop's a last goodbye, every breath another sigh. No matter how the night may bend, it's always tears, tears at 3 And when the sun begins to rise, I wipe the truth from my eyes, but deep inside it's still the same. I'll see you again at 3 a.m. Your suitcase by the bedroom door said more than words ever could before. I tried to act like I was strong, but I knew something was wrong. Your eyes wouldn't look into mine, like love was running out of time. We stood there frozen in the light, two shadows fading out of sight. You said it's better this way, but better feels like breaking every promise that we made. It's slowly suffocating, now I'm living with the echoes of goodbye. Now I'm living with the echoes of goodbye. Your voice still playing in my mind. Every I love you we said turns into we tried instead. The silence hits me every night like thunder in an empty sky. I hear you even when I cry, in the echoes of goodbye. every corner of this place still remembers your embrace. I try to wash away the pain, but memories fall like rain. Every drop keeps calling out all the things we lost in doubt. If love was meant to last forever, why couldn't we hold it together? Was it fear or just the truth that slowly pulled us loose? Now I'm living with the echoes of goodbye, your footsteps fading down the line. Every dream we used to chase, now just a tear on my face. The silence hits me every night like thunder in an empty sky. I hear you even when I try to escape these echoes of goodbye. Maybe someday I'll understand how love can slip right through your hands, how two hearts beating side by side can slowly drift like separate tides. If I could stop that final sound of your voice breaking down, I would hold you one more time before you left my life. Was I enough or just too late? Did we bend until we break? Every whisper, every sigh still repeats our last goodbye. Now I'm drowning in the echoes of goodbye, where forever turned into a lie. Every always we believe, now just ghosts that haunt me. The silence hits me every night like thunder in an empty sky. No matter how I try to fight, I'm lost inside the echoes of goodbye. Your voice is gone, but still I hear a love that disappeared. Some goodbyes never die, they live on in the echoes of goodbye. You say you need a little space, but still call me late at night. Your voice is soft, your words are warm, but something doesn't feel right. You hold my hand like nothing's wrong, then drift away again. I'm stuck somewhere in your goodbye, and maybe we can still be friends. I'm hanging on to every word while you're halfway out the door. I'm caught between hope and hurt, between stay and let me go. Every time you pull me close, you push me farther than before. I don't know where we stand or if we even still exist. I'm caught between hope and hurt every time we kiss. You look at me like you still care, but your eyes are somewhere else. You say you're scared of losing me while I'm losing myself. I keep replaying what we were back when love felt sure. Now I'm holding on to crumbs, begging love for more. You say you don't wanna break my heart, but it's breaking anyway. I'm caught between hope and hurt, between fighting and giving in. You say we just between hope and hurt, trying to understand. If you love me, say it clear. Don't leave me guessing here. Don't keep me in the in-between where nothing disappears. I'd rather hear the honest truth, even if it tears me apart, than live inside this fragile space with a half-loved heart. I'm tired of waiting for a sign, if I'm yours or not mine. I'm caught between hope and hurt, between a dream and goodbye, between the tears I try to hide and the truth inside my eyes. If you're leaving, let me go. Don't keep me in the dark. I can't keep living in between with a breaking heart. Between hope and hurt, I'm losing who I am. We built a home out of fragile dreams, brick by brick with you and me. Windows wide to let hope in. Never thought the cracks would begin. Your laughter used to fill these walls, now it echoes down empty halls. Pictures hanging slightly torn, like a promise weather worn. Somewhere between the fights and tears, we stopped hearing what was clear. Love was crying out for help, but we were lost ourselves. Now we're standing in love in ruins, broken vows and scattered truths. What we had is barely breathing under all this silent grieving. We were fire bright and strong, now the flame is almost gone. All that's left of me is love in ruins. Your key's still sitting by the door, but they don't unlock us anymore. Every word we didn't say built the walls that pushed away. I trace your name in dusty light, like I'm trying to hold you tight, but every touch just turns to air, like you were never really there. If love was meant to be our ground, why are we buried in it now? How did something so alive slowly lose its fight? Now we're standing in love in ruins, shattered hearts and deep confusion. Every always turn to maybe, every forever fading lately. We were fire bright and strong, now the flame is almost gone. All that's left of me and you is love. Maybe too afraid to admit the cracks we made. Maybe pride became the storm that left our shelter torn. If I could go back to the start, I'd guard your fragile heart, but time won't let me choose. Now all I have is you to lose. I'm walking through what used to be a place where love felt safe and free. Now every step just proves there's nothing left to save. Now I'm alone in love. through the broken pieces, trying to find a trace of light in the wreckage of our nights. We were fire bright and strong. Now the flame is fully gone. All that's left of me and you is dust where roses once had bloomed. Just love and ruin stood hand in hand. Now only broken shadows stand. Some love stories don't end too soon. They slowly fall into ruin. We were golden in the midnight glow, dancing where the quiet rivers flow. Your fingertips trace my name, like nothing in this world could change. We built a castle out of trust, brick by brick from dreams and us. But even stars that burn so bright fade away into the night. Somewhere between the truth and lies, I saw the distance in your eyes. Now the silence screams so loud in the space you left behind. Now I'm living in the shadows of love, chasing a feeling I can't touch. Your ghost is all I'm thinking of. When the night gets cold and rough, we were fire, we were enough. But ashes fall when it's too much. I'm holding on to what we were in the shadows of love. Your picture's fading on my phone, but I still can't delete our home. Every song on the radio turns into a wound, I know. I try to numb the memory, but it keeps on haunting me. Every corner, every street still echoes with your heartbeat. If loving you was my mistake, why does my heart still break? Why does every lonely tear still wish that you were here? Now I'm living in the shadows of love, chasing a feeling I can't touch. Your ghost is all I'm thinking of. When the night gets cold and rough, we were fire, we were enough. But ashes fall when it's too much. I'm holding on to what we were in the shadows of love. Did we lose ourselves in pride? Did we let the small things slide? I would trade these sleepless nights for one more chance to make it right. If time would let me turn around, I'd catch your tears before they fell down. But now I'm just a lonely soul, trying to fill this empty hole. Tell me, do you feel it too? The space where I once held you. Or am I the only one still reaching for the sun? I'm still living in the shadows of love, praying to heaven above for one more touch, one more sign, one more moment. You were mine, we were fire, we were enough. But forever wasn't strong enough, so I'm dancing with the memory of us in the shadows of love. I'm still calling it love, even if it's just because I'm afraid of letting go of the shadows of love. You held my hands like you meant forever, spoke soft words like we'd always be together. Moonlight falling on your face, I thought I found my safest place. We made plans in whispered tones, built our future out of hope. But hope can turn so fragile when love begins to lose control. You said trust me, I won't leave, but promises are hard to keep. Now your voice is just a sound echoing in empty rooms. So promise me nothing at all, don't say you'll catch me if I fall. Don't swear forever with your lips, if your heart might someday drift. I'd rather hear the bitter truth than sweet lies wrapped in I love you. If you're not sure you'll stay with me, then promise me nothing. Your sweater still hangs by the door, like you're coming back once more. But deep inside I know the truth, you've already let me lose. Every message that you send now feels like an accident. All the always and for life fading slowly out of sight. If love was real, where did it go? Why did I love you more than you showed? Was I the only one believing in us? So promise me nothing at all, don't build me up just to let me fall. Don't paint tomorrow in the sky if you'll disappear by night. I'd rather cry from honesty than smile through your fantasy. If forever's not what you see, then promise me nothing. Maybe we were just afraid to say the truth we never face. Maybe love was just a word we wanted so badly to work. Now I'm learning how to stand with broken dreams in both my hands. And if I love again someday, I'll remember what to say. I'll remember what to say. Don't tell me you're my only one if you're already halfway gone. Don't give me hope you cannot keep. Don't plant a dream you'll never reap. So promise me nothing at all, no fairy tales, no curtain call, no always carved into the dark. If you can't guard my heart, I'd rather face a lonely night than lose myself in your goodbye. If you're not sure you'll stay with me, then promise me nothing. Just hold me without the words, let silence say what it deserves. If love is real, it doesn't need promises, it just believes. I found your note beside my bed, 3 simple words we never said. Ink was dry, but still it bled, like every promise left for dead. Your picture face down on the floor, I can't look at it anymore. Every smile cuts so deep, it's hard to breathe, it's hard to sleep. We used to talk about forever, like nothing could change the weather. But seasons turn without a sound, and love got lost, not found. Now our story's written in tears, line by line through all these years. Every page is stained with pain, every memory calls your name. We were fire in the dark, now I'm holding broken sparks. What we had just disappears, all that's left is written in tears. Your voice still lingers in my head, like words I wish you never said. Maybe we just need some time, but time just stole what once was mine. I try to wash it from my skin, but heartbreak always settles in like rain that falls but never dries behind these tired, swollen eyes. If loving you was wrong or right, why does it still feel so alive? Why does goodbye echo loud every time the night comes down? Now our story's written in tears, every doubt, every fear, every stay that turned to go, every truth we didn't show. We were stars up in the sky, now I'm watching us collide. What we had just disappears, all that's left is written in tears. Maybe someday I'll forgive the way we tried but couldn't live inside a love that slowly cracks from all the things we both held back. But tonight I let it fall, let the silence take it all. If loving you was beautiful, why did it hurt this much? I trace your name across the page, but it dissolves in all the pain. If tears could turn back time, I'd make you mine again. Now our story's written in tears, and shattered dreams and wasted years, and every almost we became, and every scar that holds your name. We were fire in the dark, now I'm left with just a spark. What we had just disappears, and my heart is written in tears. No ink, no pen, no final line can't erase what once was mine. Some loves don't fade with time, they're written in tears. They're written in tears. We used to talk till the morning light, dreaming with the windows open wide. Your laughter dancing in the dark felt like forever in my arms. We painted pictures on the wall of a future that would never fall. I still see us in that frame, smiling like we never changed. But somewhere between the words we left unsaid, silence slowly filled our bed. Now I'm lying here alone, holding on to what is gone. I miss the way it felt before it broke, before the tears, before the smoke, before the I don't know turned into letting go. I'd give my last breath just to hold the love we had before it froze, before your heart walked out before it broke. Your sweater's still here on my chair, carrying your faint perfume in the air. Every corner of this room whispers memories of you. I try to call but lost my nerve. Guess we both got what we deserve. Two strangers with the same old scars, sleeping under different stars. If I could turn back time somehow, I'd fight harder than I know how. But love slipped through my hands like water I couldn't command. I miss the way before the tears, before the smoke, before the I don't know turned into letting go. I give my last breath just to hold the love we had before it froze, before your heart walked out that door, before it broke, before it broke. Was it pride? Was it pain? Did we let the small things win? Now I'm dancing with your ghost in the echo of what we've been. If loving you was my mistake, it's one I choose again. 'Cause even broken memories are better than no memories of then. Tell me, do you ever miss the way we used to kiss? Before goodbye meant forever, before we fell apart together. I miss the way it felt before it broke, before the nights were filled with hope, before our world caved in, before we stopped believing. I give my last breath just to hold the love we had in shades of gold, before your heart walked out that door, before it broke. If I could live one day again, I'd choose the one before the end, just to feel your love once more, before it broke, before it broke, before it broke, before it broke. When the lights go out and the world's asleep, that's when your memory comes for me. In the quiet dark I feel your touch, but waking up just hurts too much. Pillows soaked with silent tears, I've been drowning here for years. Daytime makes it look like I'm fine, but nighttime tells the truth inside. I try to run, I try to hide, but there's no escaping what's in my mind. Behind closed eyes, you're still mine. Your arms still wrapped around me tight. In my dreams, we're still alive. No goodbye, no last goodnight. But morning comes and I realize love doesn't live in daylight. Behind closed eyes, I find you, then lose you every time. Your voice still echoes in my head, all the gentle words you said. I'll never leave, I'll never go. Funny how you never know. I replay moments frame by frame, trying to outrun the pain. But every scene just fades to black, and I can't bring us back. Hey, they say healing takes some time, so why does missing you feel like a crime? Behind closed eyes, you're still here, whispering everything life at all to me. I close my eyes and there you are. But every sunrise breaks my heart. Behind closed eyes we're still strong. No mistakes, no moving on. In that space we still belong, right where we were all along. But when I open up my eyes, you're just a fading light. Behind closed eyes, I love you in the dark every night. So I'll keep sleeping, keep dreaming, 'cause behind closed eyes, you're still with me. I still sleep on your side of the bed, even though you're not there. Got your picture face down on my chest, breathing in empty air. Every night I replay what you said, searching for where we went wrong. I thought forever was something we had, now forever feels so long. You walked away like it didn't hurt, like love was just a word. But I'm still drowning in the silence of everything we were. If you knew how much I miss you, you'd hear your name in every prayer. If you knew how much it kills me, you wouldn't leave me here. I'm breaking slowly, piece by piece, trying to set you free. You'd still be here with me. Your sweater's still hanging by the door, like you're coming home tonight. I keep the light on in the hall, even though I know you won't arrive. They say time will heal the pain, but time just makes it clear that every second without you is a lifetime of tears. You said we need a space to breathe, but I can barely breathe. Now every song on the radio sounds like it's about you and me. If you knew how much I miss you, you'd hear your name in every prayer. If you knew how much it breaks me, you wouldn't leave me here. I'm falling deeper, losing sleep, haunted by memories. If you knew how much I loved you, you'd still be here with me. Maybe I wasn't perfect, maybe I made mistakes, but my heart was always yours. And every risk I take, I would have fought 1,000 nights just to keep us alive. But you let go without a fight, and I'm the only one who tries. If you could feel this lonely, if you could see these tears, if you knew I'm still holding on after all these years. If you knew how much I miss you, you'd run back through that door. If you knew how much I need you, you'd say you're mine once more. I'm shattered, but I still believe love's not a memory. If you knew how much I loved you, you'd still be here with me. If you knew. you'd still be here with me. Looked at me like I was home, like I'd never be alone. Said forever felt so right. In the middle of that night, your hands were warm, your words were sweet. Every promise felt so deep. I gave you all I had inside. Never thought you'd let it die. Now I replay the things you said. Every always in my head. Was it love or just a game? Did you ever feel the same? Was love just a lie? A beautiful disguise. Something we said while watching it die. You held my heart so tight, then let it fall without a fight. If this was love in your eyes, then love was a lie. I still remember how you'd smile, like you stayed for a while, but forever turned to dust, and promises turned to rust. You said I was your only one. Now you're gone and moving on. Tell me how you sleep at night after killing us so quietly. Did you mean a single word, or was I just too blind to learn? Every tear that falls from me is proof of what I believe. Was love just a lie? A beautiful disguise. Something we said while watching it die. You held my heart so tight, then let it fall without a fight. If this was love in your eyes, then love was a lie. Maybe I wanted it so bad, I ignored the signs we had. Or maybe love was never there, just two lonely hearts in fear. But even if you played your part, you still walked away with my heart, and I'm left with shattered trust, trying to rebuild from dust. If love was real, why does it hurt? Why does it feel like I was cursed? I gave you everything I had. Was that my only crime? Was love just a lie? A dream we let collide. Something we touched but couldn't keep alive. You swore you'd never say goodbye. Now I'm the only one who cries. If forever was your alibi, then love was a lie. Maybe someday I'll find a love that doesn't hide. But tonight I close my eyes and whisper to the sky. Love was a lie. Your suitcase waiting by the door, like it's been here all along. We're standing in the quiet where we used to sing our songs. Your eyes won't stay on mine too long. They're searching for the floor, like love is something fragile, now we can't afford anymore. Before you turn and walk away, before our forever fades, say it once more. Tell me you love me like you did before. Let me hear it fall from your lips, like it's not the last time anymore. Even if it's a lie, let it sound like it's true. Say it once more, like I still belong to you. I remember how you used to say my name like it was home. Now it echoes in the space where I'm about to be alone. We built our dreams with open hands, now they're slipping through the cracks. I'm trying not to hold you close while you're already packing back. If this is really the end, don't let it end in silence. Say it once more, before the door closes on us, before the memories turn to dust and love becomes just was. I know your heart has changed, I can see it in your eyes, but say maybe I'm selfish for asking for one last piece of the past, but I need something to carry when this moment finally passes. I'll replay it in my head when the nights get cold and long. Just 3 little words to help me hold on. Say you love me, even if you don't. Let me keep that echo when I'm alone. Say it once more, let it break me slowly tonight. Let it hurt but feel right before you fade from sight. I'll let you go, I swear. I won't ask for more, just say those words you said once more. I packed your love in a cardboard box, left it by the door with the broken clocks. Time stopped the moment you said goodbye. Now every minute just asks me why. Your footsteps fade down the empty hall. I still turn around when I hear them call, but it's just the wind in a lonely room and a heart still waiting for you. You were my shelter from the storm. Now I'm out here on my own. I've got a heart without a home, no place to rest, no place to go. You were the fire in my bones. Now I'm cold down to my soul. I'm wandering through memories of everything we used to be. I've got a heart without a home, and it still belongs to you. Your name still lingers on my lips like a prayer I can't forget. I try to drown it in sleepless nights, but it rises with regret. Your side of the bed's untouched, like it's saving space for us, but space is all you ever gave when I needed loving up. You said we lost what made us whole, but you were the half of my soul. I've got a heart without a home, no safe place left to run. You were the only place I knew. Now I'm nowhere and undone. I'm drifting like a ghost of you in shadows we once called the truth. I've got a heart without a home, and it still beats for you. Maybe someday I'll find another light to guide me through, but every road I try to take still leads me back to you. If love is where the heart should stay, then tell me, where do I belong? When the only place that felt like home has been gone for so long. I'm tired of pretending that I'm stronger than I feel. Every smile I'm wearing is just something to conceal. I've got a heart without a home, still knocking at your door. Even though I know by now you don't live here anymore, I'm learning how to let you go, but it's the hardest thing I've known. I got a heart without a home, trying to build one on my own. A heart without a home, still searching, still you're yours, alone. We didn't break in a single night, no slam doors, no final fight, just little cracks we let slide, tiny tears we learned to hide. We stopped saying, how was your day? Stopped meaning the words we'd say. Your touch felt distant, cold, like something slipping from our hold. We were fading quietly, dying in between the sheets, smiling like we're still okay. While love was drifting away, we were falling apart slowly, right in front of you and me, holding on but letting go, too afraid to let it show. We were dancing on thin air, acting like the love was there, but every beat of our hearts knew we were falling apart slowly. Your eyes stopped looking into mine, like I was running out of time. We sit together in one room, but loneliness would still bloom. No more laughter in the dark, no more fire, just a spark, trying hard to keep it alive, but it barely survived. If love is strong, why did it bend? Why couldn't we just pretend that forever wasn't fading? While our hearts were breaking, we were falling apart slowly, like a ship lost at sea, still reaching for each other's hands, but sinking in the sand. We were whispering it's fine while crossing fragile lines, and every silent tear we cried said we were falling apart. Slowly, maybe we were scared to lose, so we let love slowly bruise. Maybe saying goodbye felt harder than living a lie. If I could go back to the start, I'd listen closer to your heart instead of watching it grow while pretending we were whole. No thunder, no lightning strike, just fading into night. No villain, no one to blame, just two hearts that changed. We were falling apart slowly, now you're just a memory of everything we used to be. Before love lost its melody, we were holding on to dust of a broken forever us. And now the only truth I see is we were falling apart slowly. Sometimes love don't crash and burn, sometimes it just stops being warm, and before you even know it, it's gone. It's gone. I heard you're doing better now. Got someone new to hold you down. They say you smile like you're okay, like I was easy to replace. I try to say I'm fine too, like I don't still think of you. But every time I hear your name, my heart don't beat the same. And I packed your letters in a box, try to throw away the clock, but time keeps circling back to everything we had. I'm not over you, no matter what I do. I still see your face in every crowded room. I'm not over you, I hate that it's the truth. I tell myself I've moved on, but my heart knows I'm not over you. Your picture's gone from off my phone, but your memory is carved in stone. Every song we used to play still takes my breath away. I walk the streets we used to drive, trying hard not to rewind, but every corner, every light still feels like you and I. If letting go is what I need, why does it feel like losing me? Why does goodbye still sound like a lie? I'm not over you, no matter how I try to laugh a little louder, hide behind I'm fine too. I'm not over you, even if you found someone new. You may have closed that door, but my heart's still stuck on you. Maybe I loved you too deep, maybe I gave you all of me, and now there's nothing left but this emptiness in my chest. Do you ever miss my touch, or did I never mean that much? I wish I knew the way you walked away so easily. I still sleep on your side of the bed, replay the last words that you said. I hope someday you'll understand, but I still don't understand. I'm not over you, no, nowhere close to through. Every tear that falls tonight still falls because of you. I'm not over you, maybe I never will. You moved on like it was until my heart learns something new. I'm not over you. I'm not over you. It's 2 a.m. and I'm awake again. Your side of the bed's my closest friend. The silence ringing in my ears is louder than my hidden tears. Your coffee cup still in the sink, like you'll walk in any minute, I think. But the door stays closed, the lights stay dim, and I'm here fighting the thought of him. They say that time will heal the pain, but time just whispers your name. Every heartbeat sounds the same since you walked away. I'm missing you loudly in a quiet room, screaming your name but it won't reach you. Trying to breathe but the air feels thin. Ever since you said this is the end, I smile outside but inside I'm breaking. Every memory keeps replaying. No matter how I try to move on, I'm missing you loudly when you're gone. I see your shadow in every crowd, hear you laughing stranger sounds. Every street we used to drive feels like a wound that won't survive. I told my friends that I'm okay, but they can see it on my face. The way my eyes still search the door, like you'll come back like before. If love was meant to set us free, why does it still imprison me? Why does letting go feel like losing hope? I'm missing you loudly in a quiet room, calling your heart but it won't move. Trying to forget the way you kissed, but my lips still remember it. I laughed too hard just to hide the truth. There's no one else I want but you. No matter how I try to be strong, I'm missing you loudly when you're gone. Did you move on without a tear? Was I the only one sincere? Do you ever lie awake at night, or did you turn off our light? If I could hold you one last time, I wouldn't waste it on goodbye. I'd just stay silent in your arms and memorize your heart. This empty house, this crowded mind, your memory is too hard to fight. Even when I whisper your name, it echoes like a hurricane. I'm missing you loudly in this quiet life, drowning in words I never said that night. Trying to stand but I'm falling apart. You took the rhythm from my heart. I pretend that I'm moving on, but every step feels so wrong. No matter how the days move on, I'm missing you loudly, still missing you loudly when you're gone. The world moves on without a sound, but your memory shakes the ground. Even in the silence I can see you're still the loudest part of me. used to shine when you looked my way. Now I fade at the end of each day. Your silence louder than any goodbye. I search for us in your distant eyes. You stand so close but miles apart. Your touch feels cold against my heart. I'm still here holding on to truth while you're already letting me lose. I try to be your light, your glow, but I disappeared in loving you so. Now I'm lost in your shadow, standing in the dark you made. You were my sun, my halo. Now I'm just the price you paid. I gave you all my colors, you turned them into gray. I'm lost in your shadow, and you just walked away. I memorized the way you breathe, just to feel like you needed me. But every dream I tried to build was slowly breaking, quietly killed. You'd say my name without the spark, like loving me became too hard. I kept shrinking to fit your world, till I forgot I was a girl. I dimmed my light so you could shine, and lost the brightest parts of mine. I'm lost in your shadow, fighting just to be seen. You were my only window, now I can't breathe in between. You took the best of who I was and left the rest in pain. I'm lost in your shadow, calling out your name. Maybe I loved you too much. Maybe I made you my sky when I should have kept my feet on the ground of my own life. I thought if I stood behind you, you'd turn around one day. But I was fading into nothing while you drifted away. I'm tired of chasing a light that won't stay. I'm done erasing myself for your space. I was lost in your shadow, but I'm learning how to stand, stepping out of the darkness, trying to find who I am. You may have been my sunlight, but I'll rise another way. I was lost in your shadow, but I won't fade away. No more shadows. I'm finding my own light. Woke up with your shadow on my wall. Morning light, but I still feel the fall. Your side of the bed still cold as truth. I'm reaching out, but I can't reach you. Coffee's bitter like the last goodbye. Your echo lingers, won't let me lie. Every corner of this quiet room still whispers promises we couldn't keep. They say let go, but they don't know how deep your love runs in my soul. I've got a heavy heart, I'm dragging it through the dark. Every beat is breaking me apart. I try to move on, but I don't know where to start when I'm carrying this heavy heart. If love was a flame, we watched it fall apart. Now I'm standing in the ashes of who we are. I'm breathing, but it's hard with this heavy, heavy heart. Your sweater still smells like yesterday. I hold it close when the nights won't fade. Friends say I'll be fine in time, but time just shows what I've left behind. Scrolling through old photographs, smiling faces from a love that passed. We look so sure, we look so strong. How did something right turn so wrong? You said we needed different dreams, but mine still has you next to me. I've got a heavy heart, I'm dragging it through the dark. Every beat is tearing me apart. I try to be strong, but I'm falling in my stars when I'm carrying this heavy heart. If I could rewind, go back to the start, maybe I'd save us from falling apart. But here we are with this heavy, heavy heart. Maybe I loved you too much, maybe I gave you all of me. Now I'm learning how to stand on legs that barely hold my grief. If I could call you on rest time, would you even hear my cry? Or has your world moved on while I'm stuck in goodbye? These tears don't dry, they just fall slow. And every night I miss you more. I've got a heavy heart, still beating in the dark, still wishing on a fading star. I let you go, but you never left my heart. Now I'm living with these scars. This love is a lesson, it's written in my heart, in every crack, in every broken part. I'm healing, but it's hard with this heavy, heavy heart. Still we used to talk about forever, like it was already ours, counting dreams instead of seconds, tracing futures in the stars. You said no matter what I'm staying, like leaving wasn't a possibility. I built my whole world around you, now there's nothing left of me. I didn't plan for goodbye, 'cause you were my lifetime. You were my always, my every night and day, the one I saw beside me. When my hair turned gray, you were my someday, my forever safe place. Now I'm just someone you walked away from, but you were my always. I still remember how you laughed when I'd overthink it all. You pull me close and promise you never let me fall. But promises can fade so fast when hearts begin to drift. And I was holding on to us while you were letting go of it. I kept believing in forever, even when you changed. You were my always, the answer to my prayers, the only one I pictured in all my future years. You were my one truth in a world that always changed. Now I'm learning how to live without my always. Maybe I loved you deeper than you were ready to go. Maybe I saw a future you just didn't know. If I could turn the hands of time, I'd hold you tighter still. But love can make someone stay against their will. You said forever, like it meant the same. But forever ended when you walked away. You were my always, my heart's only home now. Every road I'm walking, I have to walk alone. You were my always, the love I couldn't replace. Now I'm just a memory you erased. You were my always. You were my always. Even if I was just yours for now. Oh, now you knock like nothing ever changed, like my heart was still the same. Standing there with sorry eyes and a suitcase full of lies. You said you missed the way we were, like that could fix the hurt. But every word you tried to say just reopened yesterday. I learned to breathe without your air, learned to sleep without you there. It took every broken part of me just to set you free. So if you're gonna leave and stay gone, don't come back when the nights get long. Don't say you love me when you don't. Don't give me hope, but you know you won't. I finally found the strength to move on, even if it took so long. If goodbye's what you chose, then stay gone. I cried enough to flood the floor, begged you not to walk that door. You didn't turn, you didn't fight, you just disappeared that night. Now you're back with trembling hands, talking about second chances. But I remember every tear and how you weren't here. You don't get to heal my scars just because you miss my arms. I rebuilt what you broke down. I won't let you tear it now. So if you're gonna leave and stay gone, don't rewrite what you've done wrong. Don't hold me close just to let go. I won't relive that. I told you so. I finally found the strength to move on, even if it took so long. If walking away was your road, then stay gone. Maybe part of me still cares, maybe I still feel you there, but loving you days, not one that fades away. You had your chance, you let it slip. Watch forever lose its grip. Now the door you closed before isn't yours anymore. If you're gonna leave and stay gone, don't come back when you feel alone. Don't whisper promises in my door. I don't believe them anymore. I've learned to stand on my own. Turn this broken heart to stone. You chose a world without my love, so stay gone, just stay gone. Just stay gone. I'll miss the way you used to hold me, but I won't miss who you became. Some goodbyes are meant to last, so stay gone. So stay gone. There's a silence where your laughter used to stay, a hollow echo I can't chase away. Your picture's fading on my phone screen light, but the memory's burning every night. I trace the outline of where you once lay in the sheets. I still remember your shape. I told myself I'd be okay, but healing feels far away. You said love shouldn't feel like war, but I was fighting for us more. I'm broken but breathing. Somehow my heart still beats, even when it's barely holding under the weight of what we used to be. I'm shattered in pieces, scattered on the floor. I'm broken but breathing. Without you, I'm not sure what for. I hear your voice in passing cars, in every wish upon a star. I try to wash you from my skin, but your touch still lingers deep within. They say the pain will slowly fade, but it grows stronger every day. How do I learn to stand alone when half of me is already gone? You walked away so easily, like forever meant nothing to me. Ooh, I'm broken but breathing, still calling out your name, even though you're not listening. And nothing will ever be the same. I'm drowning in feelings that I can't ignore. I'm broken but breathing, but I've never felt so torn. Maybe love is just a lesson, bright and beautiful the skies. Maybe hearts are meant for breaking, so we can see through clearer eyes. But I would choose the pain again if it meant you'd stay. I'd relive every tear I cried just to have one more day. Oh, I'm trying to be strong, but strength feels so far away. Every breath I take still whispers your name. I'm broken but breathing. heart's barely beating and love slipping through my hands. I'm healing in secret, though it hurts to let you go. I'm broken but breathing, and someday I'll let you know. Oh, broken but breathing, still loving you, even as I let you go.